Every day we use websites and apps. We click buttons, watch videos, log into accounts, and search for information. But have you ever wondered what actually happens behind the scenes? How does a website work? In this video, we will understand everything step by step, in the simplest way possible. How websites work. You will understand how websites actually work. We will first learn frontend, then backend, and finally databases. We will also understand how all these parts work together. And don't worry, this video is completely beginner-friendly. Websites we use daily. When we open Instagram, we see posts, stories, and buttons. When we use YouTube, we search videos and watch content instantly. When we shop online, we add products to cart and make payments. All of this is possible because of frontend, backend, and databases working together. Let's first understand frontend development. Frontend is everything users can see and interact with. It includes text, images, buttons, menus, forms, and animations. When you open a website, the entire visual part you see is called frontend. Frontend focuses on user experience and design. UI means user interface. It is the design users interact with. A good UI makes websites easy to use. It helps users understand where to click and how to use the website. A clean and modern UI improves user experience. That is why companies focus heavily on design. Buttons help users perform actions like login, sign up, play video, download, or buy products. Good buttons are easy to understand. They guide users properly and improve usability. Colors are very important in design. Different colors create different feelings. For example, blue feels professional, green feels positive, red grabs attention, and dark themes feel modern. Colors help websites look attractive and organized. Animations make websites feel smooth and modern. They improve user interaction. For example, hover effects, loading animations, transitions, and sliding menus. Animations make websites feel alive. Websites should work properly on every device, like mobiles, tablets, laptops, and desktops. This is called responsive design. A responsive website automatically adjusts according to screen size. This improves user experience on all devices. Front-end technologies developers use. Front-end developers use technologies like HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. HTML creates structure, CSS adds styling, and JavaScript adds functionality. Frameworks like React help developers build modern websites faster. Frontend makes websites look good, but backend makes websites work. With only frontend, a website is mostly static. To handle login, data, payments, and real features, we need backend. Now let's understand backend development. Backend is the hidden part of a website. Users usually cannot see it, but it handles all the important work. Backend processes requests, handles data, manages authentication, and connects to databases. When users click something, a request is sent to the server. The server processes the request and sends a response back. This process happens extremely fast, and this is how websites communicate with servers. Frontend and backend communicate using APIs. API stands for Application Programming Interface. It helps different systems communicate. When frontend needs data, It sends a request through APIs, and Backend sends the required data back. Backend also contains business logic. These are rules inside the application. For example, checking passwords, validating users, processing payments, and managing permissions. This logic helps websites function correctly. When users log in, the backend checks the email and password. If the details are correct, the server generates a token and logs the user in. This helps keep accounts secure. These technologies help developers build the server side of websites and apps. Spring Boot is popular for large and secure enterprise applications. Node.js is fast and commonly used for real-time web applications. Java is powerful, stable, and widely used in big companies. Python is beginner-friendly and great for AI, automation, and back-end development. Express.js works with Node.js and helps developers create APIs easily. All these technologies do similar work, like handling requests, processing data, and connecting websites with databases. The choice depends on the project requirements and developer preference. Now let's understand what a database is. A database stores information. Without databases, websites cannot remember anything. Databases store all important information safely. Databases store many types of data, like usernames, passwords, messages, videos, and product details. This allows websites to remember users and information. MySQL stores data in tables using rows and columns. MongoDB stores flexible document-style data. Both databases are widely used in modern applications. Databases organize data properly. This helps websites access information quickly and store data securely. Now let's connect everything together. Frontend handles what users see. Backend handles the logic. And databases store information. When users click a button, Frontend sends a request. Backend processes it. The database provides data, and the final result is shown to the user. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more beginner-friendly tech videos. Thank you for watching, and keep learning new technologies.